All
So
the turning is still awful.
yeah, I mean, I was like, holy shit! I have to like press down left alt and push to strafe. How the hell do I turn at the same time? Oh my god, this is how do I do this?
And that's why you always need a mouse.
Yeah, old people. I mean, old people must have had a third arm somewhere. I swear to God.
They must have, but yeah, those games are. I still enjoy those games, even if
Yeah, me too.
the controls aren't awesome. But I mean, that there was that picture circulating around now about the difference between maps back then and maps now, and like the maps for Doom were crazy designed
Yeah.
and labyrinthine for
Yeah,
like every
they.
level.
Oh dear God, yes. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. I mean, there were
Yeah,
levels when you could literally run around for like half an hour, just looking for the goddamn exit.
yeah. It didn't help that some things were like in secret corridors.
Oh dear Lord, I hate them for that. I mean, there are. I mean, I like finding secrets, but then there's a difference between having to find a secret and just like randomly finding one. There's a huge difference, and I would
Yeah.
like to kill them for that. I would actually. But yeah, so I totally forgot my train of thought here. Where was I going with this?
You asking me? Oh
Yeah,
no.
I'm asking you. I mean, this is a podcast. You're supposed to be talking as well.
I've been talking. I just don't know where you were going with all of this.
What? You can't read my mind?
I just kind of tune you out every now and then.
Oh,
Just say
thank you,
whatever I
thank you.
want.
Thank you so much. But yeah, but I think I mean, I'm talking to I mean, I told people I'm a game student now. I'm studying game design and programming is oh my god, I program Pong. I program Pong, and I'm so proud.
Yay! Hooray! Give you a little clap here.
I did a version of Pong, but I made it green instead. So it's totally original.
It's your own idea.
Yeah, it's totally my own idea. Yeah, but but yeah. So, but I see a lot of these students today who talk a lot about the new games, but not so much the old games, and that sort of scares me actually, because we were told to do a shoot 'em up, like space shooter and such, and we were given the instructions that it was going to be for arcade, you know, but I was basically the only one who has ever played an arcade. And I was like,
Really?
holy shit, I feel old.
I do too now. Holy crap!
Yeah, and I was serious. I'm like 25 years old, so I'm one of the older ones there. But there are older ones, but I mean, I'm the only one who actually liked going to the arcade. And I don't understand that. Arcades were awesome. But yeah,
They're really fun,
yeah, I don't,
especially if you're into fighting games because you can get like a group of people all doing
yeah.
a fighting game tournament in there.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have an arcade where I lived when I grew up, so every time we went to one of these amusement parks, I mean, I spent half the time in the arcade. I loved the arcade, even if I didn't actually get to play the games. I just loved standing there and looking at all the games. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel sorry that died out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sad about all the arcades going away too, because
Yeah,
that was the fun part of my childhood, going to the arcade. And kids
absolutely.
don't get that anymore. Now all they get is some guy calling them very bad names on Xbox Live or something like that. You
Yeah,
know?
like retard.
Yeah, that horrible name, horrible, horrible word
Yeah,
that no
we're
one
not.
should ever say.
Yeah, we're not PC here. We're not at all PC here.
Well, I was avoiding some of the things I've heard guys call me on
Yeah.
first-person shooters because I'm not gonna say that.
Well, I think we should be happy for that because Xbox Live can be pretty. Yeah.
Oh man,
Listen,
some of the people on StarCraft 2 are really bad too.
really? Yeah, I haven't played it so much on multiplayer, so I can't really say.
Well, me and my friend do 2v2s all the time, and we were playing the 2v2 group, and one of the guys said, take it easy on us, because my buddy, this is his first game of StarCraft 2. So we rushed him immediately and just wiped him out in like 3 minutes.
You assholes!
Yeah, so the guy cursed us for quite a while, but
Oh my god.
it made me laugh, so it was good.
You griefer. You bloody griefer.
I know,
You're a
I'm
terrible
awful.
person. Yeah, you were awful.
But no,
Yeah,
you were talking about all these guys learning like game design and stuff,
yeah, but
and
you was
I would think going through game designing, you would have to start to get an appreciation for those old games because the first games you guys are going to have to make are going to be on that level, you
yeah,
know.
I know. I made Pong. Like I said, I made Pong, and I was proud. Uh, that
But
was
yeah,
like the earliest video game that was actually popular.
yeah, and like these guys are probably going to want to be, you know, like they want to make the next Halo or something like
Mm,
that. But you know, while they're learning, they're going to have to make another, you know, like side scroller, you know.
totally. Well, like I said, the assignment was making let's see, a space shooter. We got to choose between a horizontal or vertical or arena shooter, whatever. But like I thought of this as an arcade, and I thought of all the controls and how it was like supposed to capture. I mean, I thought back and thought like, what did it capture me about games in the arcades? And then I like, I really steered my group towards this. We didn't like think of it as an Xbox Live thingy or something like that. We thought like, yeah, you're gonna stand there. There's gonna be a huge fucking box, and you're gonna be pushing levers around, and you're gonna play an arcade game. So I was really happy that I had that luxury of having played a lot of arcade games. But our teacher was completely ecstatic. He loved our game. He thought it was a really good arcade game. And, that was high praise coming from him. So, looking back really helps. I mean, I'm so glad I did that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, because think that's a good idea because it seems I don't know, maybe this is the nostalgia thing going on again, but like it seems like since the technology was so limited,
Mm.
it seems like they had to actually worry about the game being fun.
Mm.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just because I know there were horrible games on like the NES and the
There have
Atari.
always been awful games, and you're never going to get away from that.
There have always been awful games, but it seems like since I guess it's because gaming is more popular in general, but it seems like there are more often like these games that are really hyped up, like oh my god, this game's gonna be amazing and everything, and then you like get it and it's actually just awful.
Yeah.
And so I guess it's like weird to see the big budget games just being completely horrible. You know?
Yeah. But I think the reason why we didn't get so much hype in the back in the days was because there was absolutely no way of hyping your game.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have as much internet. I mean, holy shit, internet back then.
They
It
were
was a
used. It was Usenet groups.
yeah, it was a joke back then, basically. But yeah, so you didn't really have the same attention being like before a game was released. I mean, back then you sort of released it, put it on the shelves in games or shelves of game shops, and sort of hoped people would just randomly buy it because there was absolutely no other way to do it.
So, yeah, so you had to have cool cover art.
Yeah, exactly. And then, oh yeah, cover art was much better back in the days as well. Holy shit, yes. But that's just my opinion, though. I'm sitting
Yeah,
here
but
looking at old games and I'm thinking, wow, I really love these boxes.
I miss boxes
Yeah.
and
Oh,
cartridges.
I miss the big box games. Oh my god, they were awesome. I have like a huge collection of big box games now. I
The only
buy them.
the only big boxes I have are like the old 64 ones where they 64 game ones where they had like the other stuff bundled with the games and crap.
Yeah.
And I have
I
a Super
have
Nintendo one too, but anyway.
I have all the three XCOM games in big box games or big boxes. That is absolutely amazing. I love those things. I never played the games, but I love the boxes. But yeah, anyway, so
The boxes are awesome, but I don't know about the games.
I just saw the games and I saw the boxes and thought, holy shit, I have to get that game. Yeah, I love XCOM, but I didn't buy the big boxes for my love of XCOM. Just I could have gotten them from Steam, I think, and I have them on Steam as well. But yeah, I love the big boxes, and I wish they'd make a return, but whatever.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. It feels almost like everything's got to have a gimmick,
Mm.
and it seems like some of the games focus too much on their gimmick, and not enough on actually, having a game to go with it.
What, a game in the game? No.
Well, I was thinking of recent games like that, and the most recent things I can think of is the Fable series. Like there was supposed to be so much to them,
Yeah.
and it feels like almost like they built too much on the gimmick of buying a house and owning businesses and blah 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 blah, that they didn't actually bother to make a game or a story.
No, I agree. I mean,
I haven't played 3, so I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2. I haven't played 3 either, and chances are, since I disliked the second game so much, I probably won't play the third game in a long while.
Yeah, it's hard to spend money on a series that's been a huge letdown the whole time. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, look at all the FPSs today, the first-person shooters. There is always a gimmick. Bullet time isn't really a gimmick these days, though. But
Yeah, it's kind of a staple, like regenerating health.
Oh dear God, yes.
Also,
Take
another
away
thing
regenerating health.
I'll agree with you on that. Real men don't need regenerating health.
No, we'll just pick up a med pack and we'll be okay. I don't know how
right.
that works, but we'll be okay.
We'll pick up a med pack with our feet.
We'll just walk over it and crush it and then absorb the nutrients through our feet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, what happens is you step on the needles and the glass cuts your feet, and the medicine cuts up the cuts.
Ah, yeah, and then it heals afterwards.
That's right. That's how real men do it.
Yeah, we walk on broken glass and we get better. I'm not sure it works that way, but whatever.
Don't try that at home, anybody. That probably won't work.
Or at the very least, don't mention us when you do it. We're not responsible. We're not responsible. You have free will. But you have to listen to this podcast. You cannot go away yet.
No, we still got a little bit of time left.
Yeah. But retro games. Yeah, so my opinion is that people should stop looking bad at retro games and think, wow, they were always awesome. Because no, they weren't. I was there. They were definitely not always good, for God's sake.
There's a lot of bad ones. I remember playing Friday the 13th as a kid.
Oh my God, I pity you.
Oh yeah, that was awful trying to figure out.
Yeah, no, yeah. Ouch.
But yeah, retro games weren't always good or anything, but I think there's a lot of really good ones that I think it would be worthwhile to look at and try and see what made them fun.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's our teachers on this program, they really want us to look at that. Like, we're doing a lot of retro things. He was like, yeah, this arcade game here was cool, kind of cool. We had a whole history lesson about video games. I really think they should, they really want us to look back and, take the good things and sort of build our own empire on that. But I'm worried that not enough will do it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time for me to go, actually.
Oh,
I have
no!
to cut it short.
Yeah, that's okay. I was kind of running out of things to say anyway, so...
I think, we'll just leave it there for now, and I don't have a topic picked out just yet. But I will have one.
You better.
Have one for 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, man.
I'll see you all next time.
Yeah, see you next time. See ya.
Bye-bye.